The next song I'm releasing is called All In. This song is one of my more recent songs that I have composed, and it's written from where I am today. In fact, I kind of thought about it for a long time. I really kind of wanted to call the whole album All In, because that's where I'm at this season of my life. But I realized there'd probably be some people who would be blessed by the backstory of what brought me to a place in my life where I would want to go all in worship. But that's exactly what I want. How could I not? How could I not want to go all in worship of the one who healed and restored my life? Recently, I was shown a graphic of what it would have looked like when Jesus was taking the punishment for our debt of sin. We usually picture Jesus hanging on the cross, and that's not wrong. In fact, some of the most famous portrayal of Jesus hanging on the cross has, a few drops of blood trickling from the nail wounds. But the scriptures also say that he was scourged for our transgressions. And the graphic that I saw was Jesus, who is the King of the universe, on his knees with his hands tied. And he willingly allowed this, with his head bowed down, and he was taking whip after whip until his flesh was torn from his body. The scriptures say that they whipped him until he was unrecognizable as a human being. Don't for 1 second allow yourself to think this is some sort of faraway fairy tale that you hear about at Easter once a year. Please look into this. The death of Jesus Christ happened, and it happened for a reason. But who on earth does this? Who do you know that has such a deep love for you that they would go to this extreme for you? To number 1, pay your debt of sin, and number 2, open the way into his eternal kingdom called heaven. What is the motivation for Jesus doing what he did? It's his love for us. Isaiah 53:5 says that he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. And upon him was the chastisement that brought us peace. And with his wounds we are healed. This isn't just a story or news about my rescue. This is news for anyone that puts their faith in Jesus Christ.